Hello everyone and welcome to Smash Com Tourney of Tourneys, Alpha League number 7, which can only mean one thing, and that's that we're pretty close to the end of Series 1. Not the end of everything. There's lots to do. Anyway, let's start the tournament now, and we start with Little Mac versus Mr. Game & Watch. Now, we've got a few of the matches in here that people have fought each other before, but I'll talk you through it. That's why I'm here. Otherwise, it'd be a struggle. So anyway, Little Mac and Mr. Game & Watch have fought before. Little Mac for the Fuels, and Mr. Game & Watch for Lemon, and Mr. Game & Watch won. Now, when you look at the table, Little Mac is 13th, and Mr. Game & Watch is 48th. So somehow, Mr. Game & Watch beat him. That's probably, I was going to say one of his only wins, but I actually had those statistics. He's won 3 times. So one of those wins was against Little Mac. Maybe. It might have happened in another tournament prior to this, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is Mr. Game & Watch for the win. Surely. Everyone loves an underdog. Everyone loves when life gives you lemons. And the lemons need the wins. Because quite frankly, they're doing appalling. However, at the moment, it seems to be that pattern will be continuing as Mr. Game & Watch gets a little bit battered, to be honest. But he picked up a big old crate that Little Mac has blocked, and at that point someone died, and it just so happened to be Mr. Game & Watch. So he's now on 3 for 7. With only one more tournament to try and get out of relegation, as he's in 57th now. And Little Mac is on 9 for 6, which puts him in 10th. So Little Mac's having a really good series. And of course, a win for the Fuels. Now, next up is a crystal match between Lucina and Wario. Lucina from the Tech and Wario from the Dogs. Now, Lucina is ranked 26th, Wario is ranked 57th, but in the last crystal match they fought, Wario actually won. Who knew? So this is the Citrine Crystal League, and Lucina hasn't won any yet, and Wario's won 1, and that's the highest at the moment. So if Wario wins this, he'll be in the running to winning that. Still loads to go, but it's something to talk about. So anyway, Wario's on his bike, he's just chilling. Now, as we learnt about this level, you don't want to go under the boat, because that happened to Roy the Boy, and he died instantly. So, don't go under the boat. Stay on deck. I was going to say a pirate quote, but I couldn't think of it. Yarr! That'll do. Anyway, we all know that the Tech are above the Dogs, and the Dogs are doing really bad. They're part of the trio of terrible teams with the Source. Oh, Lucina almost went down there. So the Dogs kind of need this win, but we've got no Dogs fans that I know of, so if they lose, they lose. We'll get over it. At the moment, Wario seems to be doing really well. So this is really important now that I keep recapping where these players are in the table, simply because they've only got one more chance to kind of pull it out the bag. Oh, Lucina's in trouble here. But she lives. There's 20 seconds to go. Oh, no, that's got to be it now. Yeah, so Lucina was killed by the Metroid thingy-majig, which means that Wario has won a second match in the Crystal League. And funnily enough, obviously, makes sense, but he obviously fought Lucina before. So he's beaten Lucina twice. Now Lucina, 6 for 7. So considering that first sort of tournament where she was doing really well, she has slipped a little bit. Whereas Wario, with a win, is on 3 for 6, which pulls him. He's still in relegation. Oh no, he's just out. So he's ranked 48th and 49th is relegation. So if Wario can keep going, he's out of relegation. So, Lucario and Lucas. Again, these guys have fought before, and Lucario, surprisingly, he says sarcastically, won. Lucario's ranked 19th. for the Cockadoodle Dudes and Lucas for the dogs. Now, obviously, we've already got a dog through, so that's something. So I understand that I'm going to be giving a lot of facts and numbers here, but that's simply because it's judgment time, where if you're near the bottom of the table and you keep losing, it's not going to end well for you, and you're going to end up in the Gamma League. Which for Lucas is looking more likely by the day. So Lucas, who's the one in trouble, is on 4 for 7, which puts him in 48th. Which means, has he pushed Wario down? Oh no, he's pushed Wario up. So again, just on the cusp of outside of the relegation. Whereas Lucario is on 8 for 6, is 14th. And that's nothing to worry about, to be honest. This one. Right, next up is Link versus DK. Now, I said it before and I'll say it again. DK is the all-star magnet. And once again, he's found himself against an all-star. Now, these guys have fought twice before and they're 1-1. So, surprisingly enough, they must have been in that last tournament because DK was doing pretty crap until then. So DK must have come in with the win in the last tournament we watched, where he got to the semi-finals. But anyway, Link is ranked 4th. He slipped a little bit, but again, I say nothing to worry about, but he still wants to be an all-star. I do think he's in a safe place, to be honest. I can't see him really slipping to not being an all-star. Whereas DK, it's 40th, so outside relegation. Obviously, we've got DK from the Gorilla Limon, I should have mentioned, and Link from the Cockadoodle Dudes. And at the moment, I was going to say it was pretty even, but funnily enough, Donkey Kong actually won. So that puts Link on 13 for 6, still 4th. And DK, I mean, DK is looking safer and safer to being relegated by the second. He's now 34th. And a great win there for DK. Who saw that coming? Only 36 places between them. Now, Rosalina versus Young Link. Both of these guys are in my dream team, which means I'm guaranteed a win. However, when it comes to dream team, I am still quite far behind. I'm still 10 points behind in second, so I'm going to need a lot more from me team. Rosalina, obviously, for the Vipers, and another Dogs fighter. Both of them need this win. Young Link is 58th, which is really bad, and Rosalina is 47th, so she is just above relegation. But that win is going to do her some good. And it's good for me because Rosalina is a differential, whereas a couple of people have got Young Link, meaning differential that I'm the only person who has them, if you didn't know that by now. Anyway, Rosalina, 4 for 6, moved to 41st, which is still quite low. As for Young Link, 2 for 7, so he's doing terribly. He's 62nd now. That's pretty bad. Pretty darn bad, my friend. Anyway, so, Dark Pit versus Palutena. Now, interestingly enough, which I've misread this, is that we all know Dark Pit has one more win before he wins the Obsidian League. However, I was going to say that if Rosalina won, she's in the Obsidian League, which she has done. So if Dark Pit wins this, he'll be in the Obsidian match. That could possibly see him getting an extra 5 wins, but I'm not going to jump ahead and get too excited. Let's see what happens here first. Oh, that will be crazy, considering Team Uberwell, one of our dream teams, does have Dark Pit as well. Oof. Again, a differential. Wow, that would be a huge, huge win. But anyway, Dark Pit for the Vipers, and I'm rooting for Palutena from the source because she's a saucy girl. She's picked up the final smash, which could... Is that good? It's not good enough. It's done some damage, and she has got Dark Pit against the ropes, but let's just see what happens. Oh, it's so close. She seems to... No, that's it. Dark Pit has not got through, which means that he will not be fighting for that crystal match to to win the Obsidian League, so secretly happy with that. I should probably update this. So anyway, Palutena is 8 for 6, 14th, and Dark Pit is somewhere. Let's see. Interestingly for Dark Pit, he's on 10 for 7, which has moved him from 8th to 10th, so he slipped out of the All-Star ranks, which is obviously costly because you want to be an All-Star. So their agents tell me. But yeah, that's just those facts there for you. Dark Pit needs to turn it around in his last remaining tournament next time. So the next Crystal match, which is a Sapphire match, which seems to be the most congested tournament. Looking at it, let me have a look. So yeah, in the Sapphire League, there's a lot of fighters who have fought each other a lot of times, and there's been a lot of different winners. So looking at it here, Villager is on 2, and Shulk is on none, and Villager's beaten Shulk before. So can Villager get... This will be his 3rd win if he wins, and he'll be in the running for a top spot in the Sapphire League, which keeps going even after the series has ended, so you don't have to win it this time round. It just rolls on for eternity until someone wins. Which anyway, I'm hoping, because I keep forgetting to tell you the teams, happy that Palutena's through for the Source. Now I just need Villager to continue to kick some ass, as he's ranked in 5th. But Shulk, for the dudes, it's no easy task, because he is 17th. Now, he's thrown that little 2D blue thing, which if Villager hits, will fly off the screen, but luckily he's dodged it, and almost killed Shulk with a green shell explosion. Almost being the key word there. And he's going for the final smash, but Shulk's pushed him away from it. Okay, Villager has picked it up. I'm going to need him to use this now. Doesn't matter. Villager wins. That's excellent for the Source, who are battling in those last 3 places with the Dogs and the Gorilla Limon. But Villager is on 12 for 4, so he's now ranked 4th, so he must have surely gone above Link. Shulk is 7 for 7, so not really much to worry about for him, as he's in 23rd. Yeah, so Villager's gone above Link. Crazy. Anyway, Ganondorf, one of our top fighters, ranked 6th for the Vipers, versus Rob for the Robots, who's ranked 35th. Who's probably done surprisingly better than expected. These are both Dream Team fighters as well. Rob is in Roy's Boys, and Ganondorf is in the Wonder Boys. Both differentials. So, obviously I'm going to be rooting for Rob here. And I'm looking for Roy's Boys to come out of last place, you know. I've been rooting for this long, for months. Now, interestingly enough, everyone keeps picking up that extra life, that little S with the flag, but no one is using it. It does take a few seconds and the level's quite small. Ganondorf's picked it up, and Ganondorf looks like he's done it. Okay, so Ganondorf has picked up an extra life, which puts him in the driving seat to winning this. What can Rob pull out here? Not much by the looks of things. I don't think Ganondorf needed that extra life. He is an excellent fighter. He's already won a gold. He could be on his way to win another one. That's a win for the Vipers. So, Ganondorf, 11. And 11 for 5, sorry. Still putting him in 6th. And Rob on 5 for 7, which puts him in 41st. So, hit and miss with that one. Anyway, blue and orange. Right, Kirby versus Greninja. Kirby from the Tech, ranked 9th, looking to get all-star position. And Greninja in a bit of trouble, ranked 56th for the Limon. Kirby has beaten him before. What's Greninja's stats? He's 2 for 6, so a bit like young Link. They're a bit terrible. And Kirby's pretty beastie. Now, Kirby is the all-star, obviously for Gorilla Limon, and when life gives you Limons as well, so I don't know who you're going to want to win here, Jamie. It's going to be Greninja for the Limon, or Oh, I got confused there. No, Kirby is the all-star for the gum tech, is what I was meant to say. Oh, got there in the end. Oh, if Greninja can pick up that hammer, that could change things. But he's not going to, is he? No, he's not. Okay, so Greninja, 2 for 7. Big trouble for you, my friend. 61st. Whereas Kirby is 10 for 6, which puts him in 8th. So Kirby's gone above Little Mac and Dark Pit. He's now on 4, whereas those guys are on 3. So Kirby's got that extra win there. Could be crucial in the long run. Right, next up is Roy for the Le Mans versus Yoshi for the Fuels. Now the Le Mans and Fuels have fought already in that first round with the Fuels winning, and the Fuels are actually 9 to 6 against Le Mans, so a tough team to face. But Roy is better than Yoshi. Yeah, so Roy's ranked 27th and Yoshi's ranked 45th. So Roy should bring home the bacon, as they say, supposedly. Don't really know, I just made that up. Let's just fill out these. Make sure there's no crystal matches, which so far there will not be. Right, Roy was in a metal state, but now he's out of it, and he's being badgered by this assist trophy, which has helped Yoshi out a little bit. And that's a good hit by Yoshi. Now Yoshi's been a bit of a disappointing all-star to watch, really, for the Fuels. So next season there will definitely be a different Fuels all-star. That's a big hit from Yoshi, but Roy's managed to survive, and Yoshi just keeps peppering him. Roy is one of the Le Mans' best fighters. They really need him to pull through, and he has. That's excellent. What a win for Roy, which is also going to help Roy's boys. So Roy's now on 7 for 6, which moves him to 19th. So he's going to be a pro. I can't think if he's already a pro or not. Let's have a look. Where are you, Roy? 19th, did I say? He's not a pro, no. And Yoshi is on 3 for 7. So that puts Yoshi in 55th. So Yoshi's in relegation. So I'm not going to say he was awarded All-Star. He was like a default All-Star. But still, that's not very good for him. That next tournament is going to be so crucial for fighters. I'll go through it all at the end of who really needs to put it out of the bag next time. But we're getting to the danger zone here. I throw a pen at least once a tournament, don't I? Anyway, great win there for Roy, who faces Kirby next round. And now we've got Corin, ranked 42nd for the Robots, and Fox, ranked 33rd for the Vipers. Now, when it comes to the teams, the Vipers are actually running away with it at the moment. Until Fox just dies. Obviously, Fox from my dream team is utter crap. Fox, 5 for 7. Now ranked 38th, whereas Corin is on 5 for 6. And is now 35th. So that kind of puts those fighters safely out of relegation, really. They got nothing to worry about. Anyway, next up is Pikachu versus Duck Hunt. Pikachu for the Source, ranked 39th. And Duck Hunt ranked 46th for the Tech, which is crazy because Duck Hunt actually had a good tournament. But one good tournament ain't enough. Now, Roy's boys, let's have a look at the Dream Team. Roy's boys are still 5 behind. Mario's not fought yet. You've got Duck Hunt, obviously. Rob lost against Ganondorf and Roy is through. So, you're holding on, my friend. Who's Mario got? Mario's got to face Samus in an all-star bout. That'd be a good fight. Yeah, pretty even so far. I can't root for Duck Hunt here. I have to root for Pikachu because he's a Source boy. The Source have so far done well. Palutena is through and Villager's through, so could do with a third here. Then what's left is Diddy Kong, who fights next. But that's for next time. Right, Duck Hunt has picked up his final smash, which could be costly. Okay, he's landed it. So depending on what it's like, Pikachu could be dead here. Pikachu's not dead. He lives. He's very weak. He's somehow still alive. Still pretty even. Somehow. That was really unfortunate for Duck Hunt. I'm not going to complain too much, but he's now 3 for 7, which puts him in 55th. So despite Duck Hunt having that one tournament where he won a few, he's still in trouble. Pikachu, 5 for 6, should put him safely out of relegation for this tournament. And well done, Pikachu. We'll take that. Right, next up, the Source's last fighter, Diddy Kong, in 59th on some terrible stats. Let's have a look. Diddy Kong, 2 for 6, versus Robin, who's ranked 12th for the Fuels. Again, these guys have fought before and Robin won, and it wouldn't surprise me if Robin wins again. However, I could do with Robin going out for many reasons. 1, Dream Teams. 2, Diddy Kong's a Source fighter. But he's done well to dodge that explosion there. He timed his jump pretty perfectly, his little barrel jetpack. I've got good vibes here. Diddy Kong picks up a Pokeball, which is doing absolutely nothing. Right, get that assist trophy, Diddy. Get that assist. Well, that's a really good hit there. Okay, Robin's going to get the assist trophy. Smart fighter is Robin. And this little silver guy is zapping Diddy Kong all over the shop. He's going to struggle to survive here. There is a fairy bottle there that Roy picked up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What am I commentating on? Diddy Kong's pretty shocking. 2 for 7. He's in 62nd. You know, that's all I've got. And Robin, very good fighter, 9 for 6 and is now ranked 9th. So Robin is on the cusp of being an all-star. So Robin's on, 3 points. So, interesting. Anyway, Mario versus Samus in an all-star duel between the dogs and the robots. Good win there for Robin. Well done. Right, here we go then. So, a couple of people have Samus. I think Wah have Samus, and so do Team Uberwell. Samus is ranked 62nd at the moment, so I assume that's 1 win, is it? Yeah, so 1 for 6. So Samus is pretty terrible, to be honest. And Roy's Boys has Mario, as I mentioned earlier, who's 34th. So it should be pretty safe from a automatic Season 2 fighter. If that made sense. So far it's pretty even as they face each other on this flying thing. It's like a dragon-y type thing. Okay, Mario has turned big and Samus is weak. Samus is surely dead. No! Samus lives. I'm not sure what's going on there. 45 seconds left. Okay, Samus is on a little bit of a comeback. Until then. Oh, right. There's the magic wand there which can cause some serious damage that Mario's picked up. Doesn't even matter. Mario wins instantly and Samus is on 1 for 7. So it's not looking good for Samus, who is now 63rd, is one of the worst fighters. Whereas Mario is even on 6 for 6. Putting him in 24th, which would make him a pro. Very bottom of the pros, but still a pro nevertheless. Right, next up, Dr. Mario versus Wii Fit Trainer. Again, both of these guys are for Life Gives You Lemons. Quite a few people picked like Wii Fit Trainer as well. I'm not sure how she's been getting on. She's 49, so she's in relegation. So not very well. 3 for 6. And Dr. Mario is 20. He was 24th. He's not anymore, obviously, because he's just lost. That's going to do crazy stuff for the dream teams, but I'll get to that later. Anyway, Dr. Mario, 6 for 7. What are we saying? He's 34th. We Fit Trainer with a crucial win to distance herself from relegation is now 43rd and gets the win for the dudes. And finally, at the end of the first round, we have Olimar versus Pokemon Trainer, which is always an exciting round when Olimar is ranked numero uno, with the likes of Sephiroth catching him up. So if Olimar loses this, he'll be on joint points with Sephiroth. Sephiroth has a tournament in hand. However, Pokemon Trainer for the Tech is 25th. So what I'll do after this, I'll go over to the archives, but I'm not going to talk about people's rankings because I'm just going to save that for the end. So we can really focus on what's going to happen in the next tournament. Instead, I'll focus on the teams and who they've got left. We'll have a little look at the dream team as well. Well, so far, Olimar is doing what Olimar does best. Now, a lot of people have Pokemon Trainer in their dream team and are going to be rooting for him, but he is in serious trouble right now. Olimar is showing him who the top fighter is. He's picked up an assist trophy. It just so happens to be a Fatoff Dragon. And Pokemon Trainer is in serious trouble. Trying to land like a massive attack. Stop going over there. He's changed to Squirtle, and Squirtle is dead. Okay, I mean, to no one's shock, Olimar is on 18 for 4 now. Absolutely craziness, as expected, as per usual. Well done, Olimar. And Pokemon Trainer is on 6 for 7, and it's now ranked 34th. So what we'll do, let's have a look at the archives now and see who is left for each team. Looking at the team ranks then, with only 4 tournaments left, it looks pretty, I don't want to jinx it, but it looks pretty obvious of how the standings are going to be by the end of Series 1. So the Vipers and the Fuels are battling it out for first and second, with only 2 points between them. The Robots have now slipped, so they're like 8 points behind the Fuels, which means that in the next tournament they need like, what? They need to win all 4 just to get 4 points. So, yeah, there's a big uphill battle for the Robots now. So they're possibly bound to third, but there is a chance for the Gum Tech to gain that position. Maybe even the Dudes who are catching the Tech now. The Tech have always kind of been top 4, so it'd be weird to see them slip so far. And then we go to the bottom 3 who are consistently poor. The Limons, who have left. Oh, Roy won, didn't he? DK? Is that it? I think so. So, 2 out of 2. So you can only gain now, if they win, that is, and move towards the Dogs. But it does seem to be a bit of a distance between everyone now. The Dogs didn't have a... I was going to say didn't have a great start. I don't know what I'm talking about, because Wario and Mario got through, so it's at least 2. But yeah, the Saucer on -6, so they're 5 behind the Dudes, 4 in front of the Dogs. So I don't know what's going to happen now, but it does seem like the battles for top, middle, and bottom are set. But anything can happen in these tournaments, so let's keep an eye out for those in the next few fights. And then looking at the Dream Teams, yeah. The Wonder Boys are absolutely running away with it now on 11 in front, with Robin and Ganondorf pulling through there. Okay, so for Team Nuggets, we've just got through Rosalina. Team Uberwell are only 2 behind and have got Robin through. I've lost everyone else, so we're depending on 2 fighters there. When life gives you Lemons 3 points behind, you've got Kirby through. And We Fit Trainer as well, who faces Olimar in the next round. That's always good fun. Wow, 3 points behind. And now there's a bit of a 3-point gap everywhere there. So Wow are doing well. And now 3 points in front of Unknown. But Unknown are 4 points in front of Roy's Boys, who have actually got a little bit closer with Roy and Mario getting through. So, yeah, hopefully for Unknown, Wario can bring in some wins. And for Wow, just Wii Fit Trainer left. So, we all seem to have 1 or 2 fighters. Not looking good, but anything can happen. Sorry guys, I realised I did just drag that out quite a bit, that section, but it is getting to the closing stages now, so everyone's going to be keeping an eye on their teams and their dream team, so has to be covered. Has to be. It's hot gossip. Anyway, next up, Little Mac for the Fuels versus Wario for the Dogs. Now, I had a feeling these guys have fought before. Let's see if I can find it before anyone wins. Yes, and Little Mac won. So could that happen again? I mean, judging by the Fuels record, yes is the answer. Plus, Little Mac is ranked a lot higher. But for Team Unknown's sake, I hope Wario wins. But if you haven't known by now, I'm a bit of a jinx. So Wario is out and Little Mac gets through. Little Mac now going on 10 for 6, which puts him in 9th. So he's creeping to All-Star. And Wario is on 3 for 7, which is not going to be good. 55th. So, unfortunately for Wario, he is now in the relegation again. But again, we will go through all that at the end, do not worry. But next up, Lucario, who is he's one of my favourite fighters from the dudes, to be honest. Through these whole tournaments, he's done really well. And DK, who seems to be turning a page a little bit. So let's just see how he gets on. Now, there's no doubt the Le Mans need this, and they're kind of fighting for pride now to not come last and just come second to last. Whereas the dudes actually could move up a few ranks. DK just wasted a hammer. He couldn't land it on Lucario. I thought that was game, set, and match, but he's picked up an assist trophy. That's I know that guy. He's from F-Zero GX. It's a game I played. I can't think of his name. Captain Falcon's game. If he's anything like Captain Falcon, he's going to do absolutely terribly, which is evidential. So DK's not had much luck at the moment, but he is winning. They're in the danger zone. Lucario is holding on. He's not going to make it another minute to sudden death. No way. If DK loses this, it would be a travesty. He's done it. That's excellent from DK, who's found form. He's now on 6 for 6, so he's neutral. 25th. He's almost a pro. Who would have thought it? Anyway, Lucario, 8 for 7, moving him down to 18th. Well done for DK, and a win there for the Le Mans. And obviously Wario lost in the last round, so that will mean the dogs have moved down a bit. Interesting. Anyway, Rosalina and Palutena. Rosalina from the Vipers, my dream team, as well. And Palutena from the Source, so I don't know who I want to win. Ooh, also that sets up a Little Mac versus DK match, which again is Fuels v Vipers, Fuels v Le Mans, but it's a Sapphire match. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I won't go into it now, but that's exciting to look forward to. Now I was going to have a quick look at the team rank at the bottom. Yeah, so Shroom Dogs are on -11 and Le Mans are on -15, so they're 4 wins away. Are they not going to come last? Anyway, I got a bit lost with what happened there. I saw an assist trophy. I actually thought it was Marv. So, Rosalina, great news for my dream team. She's now on 5 for 6. And Palutena is on 9 for... No, she lost. 8 for 7. Which moves her down the ranks of pro. She is still in 17th though, so it's not the end of the world. It's a bit confusing who won there, to be honest. Right. Villager versus Ganondorf, a match that I absolutely love. It happens all the time. It doesn't happen all the time. They fought twice. And Villager won twice, which is a bit of a shock because Ganondorf is a powerhouse. But then, so is Villager. Villager's ranked higher. Mother trucker. Yeah, Villager's 4th, Ganondorf, and you're only 6th. You're 4th, Ganondorf. Spitting bars as I go. Let's go. Come on, Villager. Do it for the sauce. Vipers already have too many wins. And we've lost Palutena as well, so we need at least 2 of our fighters through to start gaining some wins. Alright. So far it's not... Oh, Villager's managed to dodge that despite the fact he was paralysed. Ganondorf is not landing how he usually lands. It's like Villager's so small he can't reach him. I mean, he is still causing absolute carnage to Villager, bear in mind. Let's not forget that. I think I jinxed it. I think I jinxed it too much there. Ganondorf, 12 for 5. And Villager on 12 for 5. Slipping down the ranks. So now, Ganondorf and Villager are on the same. Villager, by default, and by randomness of my selection at the start, is ranked higher. That was a crucial win there for Ganondorf and a really good win for the Vipers. Saying that, Rosalina's a Viper as well. So that's a Viper v Viper match next. That's craziness. That's mad, because like, the Vipers have... Oh, that is all they've got left in fairness, but... Could they see another tournament win? You just don't know. Anyway. Roy versus Kirby. Who's going to win? I'm kind of rooting for Roy due to Limon's status, but Kirby, for the tech, is pretty highly ranked. He's 8th at the moment, so Kirby's an all-star. Kirby ain't shit, mate. Kirby's nothing. Kirby's dead. 10 for 7 for Kirby, putting him in 9th, and Roy, who's got a win for Roy's boys and for the Limon, is now 8 for 6. So he's 14th. That is excellent. Big up Roy. Like to see it. Corrin versus Pikachu. Now, no one cares about Corrin, surely. Oh, yeah, we have got a Robots fan. Mel is a Robots fan. But I'm going Pikachu. Come on. For the sauce. This isn't biased here. I'm just hitting you with facts. Come on, Pikachu. I'm surprised no one picked Pikachu, to be honest, for their dream team, because he's a pretty popular guy. So far, so good. And actually, yeah, 2 Source Fighters are out, so this is it. This is all or nothing here. This is a bit worrying. How are the Robots getting on this tournament? They've not done too well, I don't think. No. This is the Robots' only fighter who got through. So they've had a real nightmare. Obviously, they got Samus, haven't they? They got Samus. Dr. Mario lost against Wii Fit Trainer. I think who the other robot was. Oh, Rob. Lost against Ganondorf. Anyway, Corrin has landed a final smash, which means that Pikachu's dead. And that is gutting. As Pikachu goes 5 for 7. Put him in 41st. And Corrin... Oh, that's really grim. Corrin is on 6 for 6. And in 27th. Kind of under the radar, Corrin. Hey-ho. A win for the Robots. So, next up, Robin versus Mario. For Roy's boys' sake, I'm hoping Mario wins. I don't want the dogs to do that well, but the Fuels are running away with it. And, you know, the Source have no hope anyway. What are the Source on? Let's have a sad look. They're on -9. It was on -6 earlier. So now they're only 2 points in front of the Shroom Dogs, who have Mario left. And that's it, but that's not an issue at the moment. Let's focus on Robin losing, just for my dream team sanity. But then again, I've got to support everyone out there, even the people in front of me. if I had a Mario hat, I'd be wearing it. But Mario is struggling here. We all know Robin's a pretty good fighter, considering Robin's not been in a final either. Is now ranked. Oh, look, 10th. This is looking good for Robin. It's looking terrible for Mario. Okay, he's holding on. They're both like shooting fire at each other. That's excellent. Oh, Mario just killed himself. Why would you do that, Mario? 6 for 7. I mean, that's bad for the dogs, but Robin is through on 10 for 6, which means that Robin is now ranked 8th. Robin is officially in all-star place, which is crazy. Next up, Wii Fit Trainer versus Olimar. So, we're kind of rooting for Wii Fit Trainer here before we have a Fuels v Fuels match in the next round. Fuels have had a few fighters through. Little Mac was through. Oh man, too good. Too good. I mean, how's it between the top now? It's still a 2-point gap, so the Fuels are second on 15 and the Vipers on 17. But those two teams are elite. Anyway, Olimar is winning at the moment. So obviously in the Alpha League, Olimar isn't a pro or the All-Star, so he was their D tier rank fighter. But he is the best. He is... He's dead. He's dead. My jinx never works against Olimar. Oh man, he's still technically the best fighter, but he's officially out on Wii Fit Trainer for the win. Olimar 18 for 5. It don't matter. Still winning. Wii Fit Trainer 5 for 6. And that's good for Dream Teams, I can tell you that right now. Here we go. Quarterfinals. Or third round? Third round, they call it on this game. And we start with that crucial crystal match of Little Mac versus DK. Here we go. So, I said I'd go for it. DK hasn't won a crystal fight yet, and Little Mac's won one against Shulk, so... Not as exciting as I thought it would be, but anyway, it's exciting for the fact that DK is on fire at the moment, and is still alive. But Little Mac is absolutely punishing DK, who's only just managed to survive that. He's picked up an item that could kill Little Mac in one. And it has! DK has won! That is craziness. That is Little Mac's first loss in a Crystal League, which is excellent. And DK, for Limon, has gained another win and seems to be on a roll. He's on 7 for 6. He is now 18th. And Little Mac misses the chance to climb back into the All-Star ranks and is on 10 for 7. He's now 10th. That's really, that sort of gap between 7 and 10 maybe is really close. But what a win for DK. And for the Limon, what does that do for them? I should have probably gone to the archives there, but instead, we'll watch this fight first. Actually, we'll look at it. We'll look at it after round 3. That seems more suitable. Anyway, Rosalina versus Ganondorf. Let's go. Gotta be Rosalina. Come on. Need this. It's no easy task. Ganondorf climbs the ranks. How close is it up there? Oh, Ganondorf's on +7 and Olimar is on 13, so he's got no chance. Well, he has. Take that back. He has got a chance of coming first, but just got to do what you can. If he gets All-Star, I'd be happy with that, surely. Anyway, he's making this tough work for Rosalina, who is actually winning, but he's picked up an assist trophy, and his hits just take so much damage. She's getting real punished. I think that assist trophy's from Mega Man. Rosalina isn't really slipped for her. Oh man. I mean, she was at a loss there. The assist trophy decimated her, and Ganondorf got the final smash as well. So Ganondorf's on 13 for 5, moving him to 4th place. That's huge. And Rosalina is 5 for 7, which puts her in 42nd. So not safe, not yet. Big win for Ganondorf. Next up, Roy versus Corin. Come on, Roy. Well wanting to win this. Ganon and DK. DK versus Ganondorf. I like that. Seems like a fun fight. Anyway, Corin. I hope you lose. Come on, Roy. Huge. Imagine 2 Limon fighters through. Oh, getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself. Oh, the robot's going to be knocked out. Ah. Robin. And Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer with an absolute shocking win over Olimar. Come on, Roy. For the semi-final. That's a real big hit. But there was something there. Come on, Roy. Oh, that's a good hit. It's very strategic at the moment. A lot of movement. That's huge for Roy. Roy wins! That's massive! So right, the red robots are out. That's first things first. So Corin's on 6 for 7 and 36th. But who cares? Because Roy is on 9 for 6, which puts Roy 11th. Which is huge for the Limon. I've never seen a Limon so high. That's incredible. So Roy for the win there. Let's go. Ah! I dropped the pen twice today. Anyway, Wii Fit Trainer from the Dudes versus Robin from the Fuels. And the Fuels' last fighter in the tournament. Oh, Roy, I can't believe that. We've got 2 Limon in the semi-finals. Okay, they're both charging up, and Wii Fit Trainer has landed an attack. Let's go, Wii Fit Trainer. Look at that. Oh, but Robin finally gets an attack in there. And is turning it around very quickly. No, Wii Fit Trainer's throwing balls. And gets the assist trophy. I'm not sure what that one does, or what it is. Did that heal them? I don't know. But anyway, Robin wins. I don't even know what happened there. What a fix. What a fix. So Robin, 11 for 6 in 7th place now. Robin is cementing his way to be an all-star. Wow, yeah, I can't wait to show you the ranking. That is looking extreme now. So Wii Fit Trainer, 5 for 7. But Wii Fit in 43rd, not safe. What I'll do now is go to the archives. Once again, I'm not going to show you the ranks until the very end because it's getting close now. So, huge. But I will show you everything else. Well, as in like on the spreadsheet, not everything. So the unthinkable has happened. And that isn't that the Vipers and the Fuels have been overtaken, because that seems impossible. But the Limon are officially in 7th place. But again, that's kind of only by default. Really, the Shroom Dogs have got more wins, so they would be above the Limon. However, the Limon have a chance here to end the tournament, not last. Now, they've got DK and they've got Roy. So, if those two do lose, then the Limon will be back to minus 14, which sucks. So, DK and Roy for the win. There is 3 huge points here up for grabs that could move Limon out of serious trouble. But yeah, 2 Limon fighters and a Viper and a Fuel. So, real good team fights here. Now, as for Dream Team, there's stuff happening. the Wonder Boys, you've got Robin and Ganondorf in. Ugh, craziness. And Team Uberwell are catching up with Team Nuggets. That's me. That's this guy. With Robin's wins. Oh, do not like that. Who else? Oh, no, Wii Fit Trainer's out. But WoW has now moved 4 points clear, and Roy's boys are only 2 wins away from being joint bottom. And if Roy wins this tournament, that's going to happen, which is craziness. Mel from Team Unknown, no one left. This is looking scary. I can't even believe this. This could change everything I've grown to learn about these tournaments. Limon 7th, Roy's boys 6th. So yeah, crazy stuff happening. Let's carry on with this exciting semi-final and see what happens for everyone. I don't even know who to focus on. So, DK versus Ganondorf. I mean, the Wonder Boys are doing pretty well, alright? So, I'm not going to hope for Ganondorf's loss, but I am going to root for DK as we've got this Limons versus Vipers fight. And huge match at hand. Ganondorf ranked 4th and DK ranked 18th. DK's almost beat here. Unheard of. He's found the way. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Like, and what I'm thinking of it, he was doing so badly. You think of when I had Jamie here and we were chatting about his progress and how bad he was. Now look at him. Getting stuffed by Ganondorf. Stranger things have happened. Wii Fit Trainer has beaten Oliver this tournament, so you know, I'm not going to lose hope. I've lost hope. Ganondorf on 14 for 5. He's now on 9. So he is slowly, he's catching King Dedede. He won't catch in this tournament, but he is catching him. DK on 7 for 7, and that is just well unfortunate, in it. That is, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. I thought things were looking really hopeful there. Next thing you know, we've got no DK left. Anyway, Roy versus Robin, which in my opinion, equally as exciting as that game. Can't believe Ganondorf is through. That is huge. I know Ganondorf's already won a tournament as well. This could be a second. It's just crazy. Anyway, let's go Roy. Let's get the Limon through. I mean, the Vipers and Fuels final does sound good, but it's not what it's about right now. Come on, Roy. He's fighting well. There's 2 Pokeballs. He's picked up an Electrode which explodes if anyone's near it. No one was near it. Someone's been hit with an explosion. Don't know what happened there. No! No! I wanted the Limon to get in the final! That is real rough. Okay, so... oh man, Dream Team. Oh, the Wonder Boys. Oh, the Wonder Boys have Robin and Ganondorf. That is crazy. So anyway, Robin is on 12 for 6. That's just mad. And Roy, who had an awesome tournament, is now 9 for 7, putting him in 14th. So at least he's making the Limon look a lot better than they are by having a very good fighter that's a lot higher. However, we have... I'll tell you how we're getting on with the team rank. So the Vipers are actually 3 points clear at the moment, so they'd still be on top, but this could be huge if Robin does manage to pull off this win. However, he says as he throws more pens, it's not going to be easy. As we face off, Ganondorf for the Vipers, Robin for the Fuels. It's a good start for Robin. No, I want to win this. I want to know. Ganondorf is a powerhouse. looking good right now. See, Robin started so well, but Ganondorf got those attacks, and that assist trophy means that Ganondorf is the winner once again. So Robin is on 12 for 7, putting Robin in still 7th place. Crazy. And Ganondorf with the win, no losses there, 15 for 5. That is unreal, and Ganondorf has won the Alpha League once again. Absolutely unreal. Can't believe that's just happened. Well done, Ganondorf. Can't wait to show you guys the rankings and kind of analyse what's at stakes for the Alpha League fighters in the next tournament. So let's just jump to it. So we're going to work our way backwards and start with the dream teams. To be honest, nothing's really changed except that the Nuggets and Team Uberwell are now joint second on 49 wins, whereas the Wonder Boys are now 17 points in the lead. So it's looking like we might have to accept defeat. It's been sad, it's been emotional. Huge wins there though. Look at that Alpha League team. 13 wins for Link, 12 wins for Robin, and 15 points for Ganondorf. So what a team. What a team. Could go down in history, that one. That's huge. Anyway, to the team ranks. So the Vipers, with that win against the Fuels at the end there, have given themselves a 5-point deficit with 3 tournaments remaining, which is awesome. Could be a Vipers win. And as we hoped wouldn't happen, the Le Mans have gained 2 points in the grand scheme of everything, which is really cool, but they are still at the bottom there on minus 14. It's a tough ask. How much could have changed if those 2 fighters got through, but until next time. So now the kind of bit we've all been waiting for, which is the team rank. So I'm going to try and focus on the Alpha League stuff. So you've got Olimar at the top there, who is vulnerable now after that loss. Sephiroth is only 1 win behind, so Sephiroth could go for first place here. I mean, even King Dedede's only 2 points. Anyway, that's Beta League problems. As for the Alpha League, you've got Ganondorf, who's on 10. Link's really slipped down on 7. Villager on 7. Robin now creeping his way up into all-star position, now in 7th with 5 points. And even Meta Knight has 5. And they've got a 2-win advantage against 9th place. So it's looking... not... I mean, I say it's looking safe, but anyone could just get 5 wins, and that could really change anyone's game here. But when you see the people who are winning, it's all the same faces. We've had 2 wins now from Olimar, Villager, and Ganondorf from the Alpha League. And there's only been 7 tournaments, the other winner being Link. So all of those are all-stars, and all of them just keep winning. But that's the first time for Robin coming second, so Robin now has a chance in the qualifying rounds. And then, yeah, looking at the pro places, Kirby, Little Mac, Dark Pit. Remember, Dark Pit still has that opportunity to get +5, so that could really lift Dark Pit into those all-star ranks. But 1 more tournament to go for the Alpha League, so it's hard to tell where that's going to go. And then you've got Roy with a surprising lift into the B tier in 14th place there. And the same, I was going to say, oh yeah, the same as DK. There's DK there on 24th. Who would have thought it at one point, the Le Mans actually having a few fighters up there. So there has been some progress. So you're going to see in the next round Shulk fighting to get pro status. Now, to be a pro, and you can only have 2 pros per team, but to be in that place, you need to be within 9 and 24. So as you can see there, Shulk is just behind in the sort of the neutral area of everyone else. So there's going to be a lot riding on the next tournament for some of these fighters. Now, especially when it comes to the bottom. So by the red there, you can see that -3 is where the line seems to be. So if you're -1, you could potentially be safe. Which, if we scroll up, is the likes of, yeah, Corrin, Lucina, Pokemon Trainer, that sort of E tier are potentially safe. However, Yoshi, Duck Hunt Duo, Wario, Mr. Game & Watch, Greninja, Young Link, Diddy Kong, Samus, not all of them can win a tournament. with one left. So a lot of those faces we're going to say bye-bye into the Gamma and Delta leagues to qualify for a place to fight in these tournaments again. But it's going to take a miracle for anyone, you know. So the map, if you get to the finals, you'll be 4-1, so you'll gain 4 wins, but you'll get a loss, so you can only gain like 3 points. So unless they win, which looking at who's already won, they're in some serious trouble. As for the Beta League fighters, they've still got 2 tournaments to try and turn this around. So Captain Falcon, please just show us what you're made of, and let's not even forget Roy the Boy, the hearts of the people. In 60 seconds, those hopes and dreams are dying very quickly. But yeah, one more Beta League. Once we're through to that, we are on to the last tournament where every fight counts. I know you can say that for the whole thing, but we can't get the middle period. But this is where it starts getting exciting. So thanks for joining us for the 7th Alpha League. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you weren't too shocked that Ganondorf won. These good fighters are good, aren't they? And yeah, apart from that, I will see you on the flip side. Looking forward to it. Boom.